Hello, good evening. My names are Oyinloye Israel Toby. So today I said I'll be going live and I'm going to say that apologies to the Instagram followers. I want to say that my plan is to be streaming live on Instagram and on Facebook. But I would say the plans did not work out as I want it to be, which is I would say I want to apologize. I would say today I'm going to work on the quadratic equation again. And using that quadratic equation, I'm going to make use of the console. So that means you can enter numbers you want to enter, and from there we can print out whatever we want to print out. It's going to be very short and it's going to be well explained. So now I'm going to work on it, the quadratic equation. So the quadratic equation is an equation that deals with a lot of what do you call it, examples. So we have different kinds of roots. So today, permits me, I'm going to deal with maybe one or two roots. So the quadratic equation. And for those that want to check out on, I'll say method two, I'll say using the console method, using the what? The console read method, or I can just call it the second method. Call it the second method. The second method. So with this, the second method. So with this, one, two, three, four. So with this, now we're going to calculate it and we're going to solve it. So that's the quadratic equation. So please feel free to ask me any question and let me know if you have any challenges. So this same quadratic equation, using this formula, we want to solve a problem. So I will say we want to get the three variables A, B, C. So instead of using variables, I can make use of what they call let. Let A be equal to, so let A be equal to, let's say, let's say, let A be equal to, let's say, 0, right? Oh, okay, let's make use of, let's use the variable. So we should not go out of concept. Let's use the let. So I might not use A, or I'll just call it underscore A. Let underscore A be equal to 0. So, and also, um, okay, let's use variable. Let underscore A be equal to 0. Now, let's say variable underscore B is equal to 0. Now, variable underscore C is equal to 0. Also, after that, next, we are going to calculate another form, which is calculating, um, writing, getting a console in. So I'll say console dot read. Okay, so I want to read in line, and it says kindly enter the, let's say, variable A. So so okay, with this I want to make use of the console to read the variable. So might not want to go with the console. I'll say let's use the console read key. So kindly enter the variable, the console dot read. So I want to read the line. So read line, kindly enter the variable A. So with this, I want to enter a variable, and I want what do you call it? Okay, no. Sorry, console dot write line, dot write line. So kindly enter the variable A. So with this, So I will now say, okay, what's variable A? So I can now say A. So I want to convert it. Say, okay, console. So because whatever I want you to enter should be something that will be able to, let's say, whatever you want to enter must be something that you'll be able to enter as, like, let's say, a decimal, or what, a string, sorry, a decimal, or a or an whole number. So with this, so we can say, okay, we can say, you want to convert, what do you call it to whatever you want to convert it to. So we console dot, okay, I want to convert whatever I want to convert. So I'm looking at what form should I convert it to. Should it be in a right way, or should it be in a way to say, okay, I want to convert this, but the way I want to convert it should be in a way in which should be easy for me to write, easy for me to understand, and easy for me to what to utilize. So I will say, okay, I'll say console dot read read the line. So with this, I want to read a particular line in which you say that, okay, this line, why am I picking A to pick this line? Why is A being picked with this line? So I might say, okay, read line A, A. So once line N is being picked, then line A is going to be worked on. So I will write this for this today, and also I will look into another one. So with this, I move on to this console. So I'm going to write the one for B. Okay, that's for Boolean. That's B. So with this, and next, I'm going to write the one for C. Okay, so those are what is being written out. So for it, and I will say this is one thing that we do mostly when we are writing our codes. So with this, I'll say let's go for a little break, then come back, and let's say for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, then we'll come back. I want you to just go through it and see this, and then I'll come for another change. Thank you. Okay, so I'm back. So with this, I want to get a particular value, and I want to read that value out. So reading those value out, I might say, okay, this is the value for A, this is the value for B. So with this, in C sharp, there are different ways to convert. So I might say, okay, I want to convert this. So with this, I can say, okay, convert, okay, from int to string using C sharp. So with this, I want to convert. So you can convert int to string. You can convert string to int. So you want to just do your conversion. So convert dot to string, convert to a lot of things. Example of this, because I'm moving to the advanced way, is what Stack Overflow. So we can use Stack Overflow to convert things. So with this, okay, we can move to another part, which is okay, using Stack Overflow. That's people moving to another level. So making use of the console. So I will say I want to convert using a console. I want to convert using what? A console from, let's say, int to what? Double using C sharp. So with this, you can see it convert dot to double, convert dot to int this. So with this, you can use your convert. So using C sharp, you can do, okay, I want this one to read this line. So once you read this line, I want it to convert. So once you read this line, I want it to convert. So those are part of ways we use our conversion in C sharp. Another way we can do that too is just taking it back and also to convert dot to double. So you can use convert to double. You want to convert something to double. A lot of conversion methods exist in using C sharp. So you can go through them one after the other, go through them one after the other, go through them one after the other. It's not compulsory you know everything at once. And you start using them one after the other, use them one after the other, use them one after the other, use them one after the other. So those conversions are very important and those conversions are very key. So please and please, you are free to ask me any question. So I was in math, that was yesterday, math dot I was using it yesterday. So you can use math for anything you want to use it for. Also, with this, might want to do what do you call it? Another form of conversion to byte. So conversion to character. There are different kinds of conversion when you're using it, when you're building your application using C sharp. So also now, so I want to okay, I want to convert this. So A should now be able to I want to read a particular line. So this thing is are not what magic. So I say, okay, I want to you can just ask my C sharp, my Google, I want to what read what a variable entered using C sharp console. So with this, I was using read line. So with this, you want to input a particular variable in C sharp and you want to read out that line. So with this, you are free to just do what you want to do as long as you understand what you want to do. So console.readline. So you declare the variable string this and picking it up. I'm using it at once. Now, the reason why some of them will not work the way you want it to do is because number one, they might be what having some, let's say, conversion problem. So one thing about C sharp is you must be able to memorize and utilize your conversion principles. If that is not taken into place, then there will be what a problem. And the best way to make use of that is making use of the system.collection.generic. So collection, the generic picks your collection, says, okay, what do you want to do? Okay, this is a collection you are doing, or is this a conversion you are doing? So that collection picks a lot of things and you'll be able to use it. So it's part of the libraries in C sharp. So you'll be able to convert. Oh, I want to convert this from this to this. I want to convert this from this to this. So those things are very important and should be what taking note of. So now I'm going back to this C sharp. Now we declare this one as a variable. So let's just declare it. Let's define it. Variable A is underscore A is this. So I'll say underscore A is console dot read line. Can you see? So the problem is what? A little bit soft. But take note of this. It said implicitly typed variable must be what? Initialized. Implicitly typed. So now what is stopping me from just taking away this variable? And I'll just put it here. Since I know that what I'm taking in is just what a variable, I'll just put it there. Now, that's what they call the problem of what? Another form of error. So there are types of errors. So this is another form of errors, of an error. So now from this, now we'll move to another part. Now, all I have to do is just pick away this underscore B. Yes, and I'll say variable. Now, underscore B is console.readline. So enter the value of B. So enter the value of A will underscore C, enter the value of C. So with this done, so enter the value of C, enter the value of B, enter the value of A. Take note of the word underscore. So with this underscore, we'll be able to utilize that. Oh, we have variable A underscore A underscore is taking what? The value of what? The first one in our formula. Now underscore B is speaking what? The second one. Underscore C is speaking what? The third one. So once this is taken note of and it's done, then the next thing is let's try and print it out before we continue. Don't forget, how do we print out? We print out using console dot write line. So I'll say A, right, plus underscore A plus B plus underscore B plus C. So with this, I'm going to run the code one after the other. The code will be what? Taking notes of. So, okay, give me some seconds to look into it, and I'm going to run this code. I will continue from here. So I'm running the code. So I'll create the console. So this project is being run. So project is being run. So once the project is being value of C 7. So you can see A to be 2, B to be 4, C. I did this intentionally to see that we did not have C to be printed out. So C is what? Underscore C. So it's been done. So we now run the project again. So enter the value. A is 5, 7, 9. So can you see A is 5, B is 7, C is 9. So since that is being done, now what's the next thing? Now we want to calculate D. Just look at the example of yesterday. We want to calculate double D. That's B square minus D. Double D is what? B square minus 2AC. So that will be what? Before we calculate the other one, divide it by W minus B plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC. So it's supposed to be 4AC. Supposed to be 4AC yesterday. I made a mistake. So nobody corrected me. B square minus what? 4AC. B square minus 4AC over 2A. That's B square minus 4AC over 2A. So with this, so I'll say B square minus 4AC over 2A. So with this, then I'll just say double underscore D is what? B. That'll be what? B times B. So that'll be what? Underscore B times underscore B. So, so underscore B times underscore B. That will be what? Minus 4AC over 2A. Okay. Minus 4AC So we already have this underscore b. So say parenthesis can be removed. So all they want is parenthesis could be what? Be removed. Okay. So you have this parenthesis can be removed. Okay. So we're trying to solve this, and okay, let's break it down into a simpler method. So what will I do? I will just pick this double D, or what, underscore B underscore this underscore A underscore C. So I think the underscore parentheses can be removed. So I think the best thing now is to, okay, now I can make use of what they call using the square root formula. So I'll just say um math dots. Now using square roots, I can see the square. Let's say math dot square. So there's nothing like math dot square. So I can say, okay, b times b underscore b times underscore b. So I can say underscore b times underscore b can be used to solve our problem. But why not let's think about making use of another formula, which is bringing this separately, giving it an alphabet, b times b, giving it another alphabet, 4ac, give it another alphabet. So I can say, um, I'll say double, double, let's say, let's say square, square, square of b is equal to, so I'll just say square of b what, underscore b times underscore b. So, okay, I'll look into this now. Cannot, operator s cannot be applied to operand of type string, of type string and string. Okay, so with this we turn it to say it's gonna be a parenthesis of b. Or the best thing now is to, since we have commented our b, then just take away this underscore a underscore b. We've commented them underscore, then all you have to use, then they are typically what, our a, our b, and our c. So it will not be what, b times b. So we'll just copy this and this double, this double d. Let's see. Okay, double d is now b times b minus 4 ac over 2a. So instead of you saying, okay, that will be what, plus or minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So we have p times b. It's an operator star cannot be applied to operator of type string. So we have to convert b. Yes, we have to convert b. So now I've been having these challenges. That was finding a way to make the conversion work. So all we need is that we need to convert it. So we need to convert it. So how do we convert it? So now we need to convert A, we need to convert B, we need to convert C, because they are local variables. So we need to convert them to the type we want them to be. So with this, I can say, okay, since they are reading this line of A, so I can easily what, convert it. So using convert dot to what, double convert to double. So definitely is a double. Take note of our errors earlier. So we convert it to double. So definitely you start seeing changes. Now, the same way, I'm converting them to double. Why? Because double takes more of the spaces. Convert to double. So with this, okay, think we have our problem solved. So square of b is converted to double. Now double. Now we now have next. We're trying to break it down. That's 4ac. So I'll just say double 4a and c is equal to 4 times a times c. So underscore c underscore a. So 4ac. So we'll now go back to our formula. So the formula states underscore d. So double underscore d is now taking the formula of whatever you enter here. That's b squared minus 4ac. So I'll just write in parentheses b squared minus 4ac. So it's going to be in parentheses. Don't even in parentheses. That will be what? That will be what? B squared. That will become square of b minus 4ac. So with this, now this has been done. So I'm breaking it down step by step. Next is we want to print out the value of what's been solved. So I want to print it out. What's d? What's underscore d? So underscore d. So now the best thing now into the value 2818. So a is 2, 8, 18. So the variable d is what? Minus 80. So with this, now what's the next thing? Now we are going to say the variable d is, so we don't now want to find the square root. So how do we get the square root? So we want to pick the square root of the square root of this of d. So I'm going to write it getting the square root of d double what? Getting the square root of d. So of underscore d is equal to math dot square root of underscore d. So getting the square root of underscore d. So now we now have to calculate it one after the other. So that's minus square root. So that will be what? B squared minus 4ac divided by what? 2a. So once you divide it by 2a, so that will be what? So I think I did a little mistake here. It was divided here by 2a. So now I think we need to work on this. Divided by 2a. Divided by 2a. Divided by 2 times a. Divided by 2 times a. So now this has to be taken into consideration. 2 times a. So how will I solve it? So I want to solve the first part. So I can say double first root is what? So, so double first root is we're taking into consideration. Um, I will say okay. First root we're taking into consideration, and that is going to be um b square minus b. That'll be what? Minus, let's say, minus b, uh, minus underscore b, then plus getting the square root of d. So double second root is equal to what? Minus b minus getting the second root of d. So minus underscore b. So then we're going to print it out. So how do we print it out? Console, the console dot right line, the console dot right line, the first root is root, and the second root is second root. Okay, so I'm going to print it out. So 2, 8, 18. So all we just have to do now is just enter the three values. And once we enters it, then it's going to print out the result for us. So it says enter the first value. I can just enter 5. Now it's 5, 8. We still have to check something out. So the first root is what? Not a number. And the second root is what? Not a number. Why? This is not with the formula of quadratic equation. So what will I do? We need to just run the application again. And we enter 2, 8, and 18. So that will be what? 2. That will be what? 2, 8, 18. Wow. That's not a root again. So with this, think we need to look into it. Okay. That will be okay, divided by 2a. Then we'll now divide it by 2a. So divided by 2 times a. I skipped that 2 yesterday. 2 times a. There'll be underscore a. So divided by 2a. So 2, 8, 18. So we look the first root divided by 2 times a. That will be what? Minus b plus or minus b square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So math the square root of d. So with this, let's print out this math the square root of d. So the variable. So the square root of d. So 3, 12, then 18. So the variable getting the square root of d is not a number. So why? Because we have the variable d to be this. I think we should get a good example of square root. that we can use. Let me see. Let me see. Let me look for it. Um, a good a good examples of quadratic equations. So, okay. So this 1 minus 13. So let me just implement this. Okay, let me run it again. 1 minus 30. And let's see the results. 1 minus 30. 1 1 minus 30. Wow, we got our answer. The first root is 5, and the second root is what? Minus 6. Let's confirm. So once you look at it, so we agree. So the quadratic equation, we have 3, 1, 3, 2, and 1. A is 3, B is 2, C is 1. 2 and 1. 3, 2, and 1. So 3, 2, and 1. So with this, so we're going to run it. 3, 2, 1. I think this is not a root. So I need to run it again. We have 2 minus 65. Wow, got another one. The first root is this, and the second root is this. Okay, thank you so much. So this is the training, and this has been done, and this has been taken into place. And tomorrow, I'm going to continue on the aspect of the types of roots. Now, if you take note of this, some roots are showing not a number, not a number. So if you're showing not a number, what should we do? That's what we call the imaginary roots. So I will start with that tomorrow. I will explain it, and I'll give an examples of imaginary roots, go through the internet and explain it, and then I'll be able to solve the final problem of quadratic equation. Thank you so much, and then have a lovely day.